Dear Patriots, please subscribe to our patriotic channel. Like and share this video so your friends can see it. Thank you. Company indicted in Mueller's junk Russian bot case slams the special counsel again in new court fill. Mueller continues to take a beating from the Russian company he prematurely indicted in his junk bot case. Dirty cop Mueller rolled out an indictment of 13 Russians and 3 companies as a PR stunt to justify his salary, and Concord Management said just that in its new court filing Monday. Politico reported. The Justice Department, attorneys Eric Dubelier and Kate Siakely wrote in a motion filed in federal court in Washington Monday, has licensed a special counsel who for all practical political purposes cannot be fired, to indict a case that has absolutely nothing to do with any links or coordination between any candidate and the Russian government. The reason is obvious, and is political. To justify his own existence, the special counsel has to indict a Russian, any Russian, they added. Aside from serving as a vehicle to attack the prosecution, the new motion complains that Mueller's case against the firm is legally flawed because it fails to allege that the company acted willfully in violating U.S. law. Typically, criminal election law violations require proof that the defendant knew about the legal requirement and intentionally ignored or evaded it. In the filing, Concord's attorneys suggested that prosecutors are trying to dodge that rule, noting that DOJ had indicted a foreign firm with no presence in the United States for not complying with certain regulatory requirements that are unknown even to most Americans. Lawyers asked Judge Dabney Friedrich for Mueller's prosecutors to be required to show if grand jurors were told of the willful requirement. Last Wednesday, a hearing took place between the corrupt Mueller team and one of the Russian companies they indicted for interfering with the 2016 U.S. election, Concord Management. Concord Management and a sister company Concord Catering were charged by Mueller for defrauding the government. During the hearing, the judge asked the attorney representing Concord Management if he was also representing Concord Catering. The attorney for Concord Management explained that he is not because the indictment contains the proverbial ham sandwich, as noted earlier last week at TGP. What was not yet available until Friday night was the transcript of the hearing. The reason the Concord Management attorneys called the case a proverbial ham sandwich was because one of the entities indicted by the Mueller team, Concord Catering, was not in existence at the time the crimes were alleged to have taken place. Mueller thought he was being slick by indicting Russians who he thought would never show up to court. Now one of the companies wants to play ball and Mueller is not prepared to try the case. Even better, Concord Management is seeking many documents through their discovery rights. We've known Mueller's indictment of Russians was just a publicity stunt to justify his witch hunt. In fact, Fox News cited the Gateway Pundit's report on a scoop that Mueller's indictment was one big publicity stunt. Investigative reporter Paul Sperry spoke with a veteran FBI official who said the Russians named in the indictment are in Russia and will never be arrested or incarcerated. The indictment was all a public relations stunt. According to Sperry, a veteran FBI agent said the 13 indictments by Mueller are moot and it was done for show to solely justify the special counsel's existence and salary. A Gateway Pundit. Dear Patriots, please subscribe to our patriotic channel. Like and share this video so your friends can see it. Thank you. Hillary's scarf accidentally slips off in public, exposes what she's been hiding for months. Hillary Clinton is undoubtedly in full panic mode this week after a massive secret she has been hiding leaked. Right-wing news reported that Clinton was just photographed wearing what appears to be a back brace in Australia this past week. This came days after Clinton was spotted wearing the back brace as she left her daughter Chelsea's apartment in Manhattan. Social media users speculated that something was very wrong with her health after noticing the brace. Hillary looks to be wearing some sort of back brace, weird protrusion and scarf, 80 degrees in NYC, up to her chin, one Twitter user wrote. Is Hillary wearing a back brace now? Something was not natural about her posture and bundled up clothing. Weird. Another added. Rumors have been swirling for quite some time that Hillary is hiding health problems from the public. Though Donald Trump was labeled sexist for questioning Clinton's health during the election, She actually has a long history of random injuries from falls dating back to her time as Secretary of State. 5 months ago, Clinton broke her toe during a fall in London. In an interview right afterwards during which she wore a surgical boot, Clinton tried to downplay the injury with a convoluted story about it. "I was running down the stairs in heels with a cup of coffee in hand. I was talking over my shoulder and my heel caught and I fell backwards," she explained in the interview. "I tried to get up and it really hurt. I've broken my toe." Clinton was caught on camera collapsing during her campaign as she left the 9/11 memorial in New York City. She later claimed that she had been diagnosed with dehydration and pneumonia. What do you think is going on here? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section. Dear Patriots, please subscribe to our patriotic channel. Like and share this video so your friends can see it. Thank you. Sean Hannity trashes Shep Smith on live TV. "I've had enough." A source is saying that Fox News host Sean Hannity blasted his colleague Shep Smith while hanging out with President Donald Trump at Mar-a-Lago last weekend. Hannity was denouncing Shep and Trump as eating it up, a source told Vanity Fair. Mediaite reported that another source said that Hannity was overheard trashing Smith to the president. Though Hannity claims that this allegation is a total lie, it would not be the first time he has publicly butted heads with Smith. Last month, Smith took several shots at Hannity and his fellow evening Fox News hosts in a brutal interview. "I get it, that some of our opinion programming is there strictly to be entertaining," Smith said. "I get that. I don't work there. I wouldn't work there. I don't want to sit around and yell at each other and talk about your philosophy and my philosophy. That sounds horrible to me. You don't talk about your money, you don't talk about your politics, and you don't talk about your sex. Right now, everyone wants to talk about those things, and I'm not one of them. Not going to do it." Hannity fired back by saying, "While Shep is a friend with political views I do not share, and great at breaking news, he is clueless about what we do every day." Share this story if you stand with Sean Hannity against Shep Smith. Dear Patriots, please subscribe to our patriotic channel. Like and share this video so your friends can see it. Thank you. Tucker Carlson eviscerates Jorge Ramos, leaves him a stuttering mess. Fox News host Tucker Carlson just absolutely crushed illegal immigration activist Jorge Ramos after he claimed that Trump wants to make America white again. Can we just agree on this point? That a country, Mexico, that exterminated its black population, that is run exclusively by white people, that had a caste system based on blood until pretty recently, probably shouldn't be calling us racist. Can we let's take that out of the equation? This is an economic argument about who benefits from migration. It's not really about race, said Carlson, according to Conservative 101. No, I don't think so, a triggered Ramos fired back. No, Tucker, I think we should criticize both countries. There's discrimination in Mexico and there's a lot of discrimination, we have to say that, but when we have a president like President Trump who's made racist statements, who clearly wants to make America white again by... Oh, come on, Carlson shot back. When he said that he wants to bring immigrants from Norway and not from Haiti and from Africa, don't you think that's a racist statement? Asked Ramos. Carlson, however, wasn't having any of it. Literally, something like 85% of our immigrants are non-white, Carlson said. It's not a question of white or non-white. It's a question of whether Mexico gets to use the United States as its welfare system. By the way, there were 2 black Mexicans just deported from Mexico, 'cause they were black, to countries they've never been to. That's what it's like to be African American in Mexico. So, let's just stop with the race stuff. Boom. This isn't the first time Ramos has gotten schooled on Fox News. Last month, Sean Hannity educated him on crime statistics, the threat facing American citizens, and the need to crack down on undocumented workers. Let me just say that the vast majority of immigrants and the vast majority of undocumented immigrants in this country are not criminals, said Ramos. Jorge, we can't have a discussion if you start giving me your talking points, Hannity fired back. 642,000 crimes committed by illegal immigrants against Texans alone, Those criminal aliens, do you support having them removed from this country? I'm not here to defend real criminals, but we cannot criminalize the whole immigrant population simply because of what a few have done, Ramos said. Let me give you one statistic. Illegal aliens accounted for 13% of all non-immigration related federal sentences in 2016. Now, that is a significantly higher percentage than the 3.5% estimated population, Hannity continued. There are 642,000 crimes committed against Texans alone. That's not your family, Jorge. Where's your sympathy for those victims of crimes? What do you think about this? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section.